So you've done at least 20 classes, probably somewhere between 20 and 30 classes. This is when you would book the level 2. I would probably say closer to the 30 classes is where I think you should be, but I'm very aware that some of you really pick things up a lot faster than others. So you've got to be honest with yourself on where you're at. So this is where you would book the level 2 reformer upskill workshop. So for people that have done somewhere between 20, 30 classes or plus, and are wanting more tools in their toolbox. So on this workshop, like all of our workshops in the Reformer series, there is a maximum of 6 people. So it's very much a small group personal training session with me. The workshop costs £21, so very, very affordable. It's not expensive. It's really I've kept it at that price so that it makes it accessible and something that you can all afford to do. I want you to do it because I want to give you the tools that you need. So who is this for? Why would you want to do it? What are you going to do on it? So as I said, there'll be 6 of you. And by this point, you should have done your level 1 upskill anyway, and you've then taken some of those principles, some of those practices that I've given you in the level 1, and you've been practicing them. So you will be wanting more options, and also you will be coming to me with questions on if you are doing those exercises correctly. You will have questions, and you may not be sure of those questions until you come onto the reformer, because what will happen is other people on that workshop will maybe ask a question or something will come up and you'll be like, oh, I hadn't thought of that, but actually yes. So really there's a group of 6 of you, all at very similar levels. It is for taking you that stage further, advancing you forwards, but please don't be put off by thinking, oh no, I'm not ready for that. It's not about that at all. It's not about not being ready. If you have done around that kind of 20 to 30 classes, then you're ready. Okay, it's not about how fit you are. It's not about what options you're doing currently. It's about having that consistency in your body with the reformer at that level. Then this is for you. There will be lots of options that I will be giving you during that workshop, and that is the key to this, because you will have different tools to use so that when you're in class, you are coming to the class more armed. You know your body more, you've been given specific exercises that are appropriate for what your goals are for your body. When you're in class, you probably hear us say, for those that have done workshop, whatever it is they've done, maybe one-to-one sessions, they will have different options and you'll see them doing different things. That's because they have been given that to do. So they're coming at it from a very informed position, and this is what this is. We're starting to give you some of the tools to recognise what your body is needing. So if you've done between 20 and 30 classes, or it could be more, then the level 2 workshop is for you. Bear in mind, some of you may have done hundreds of classes and never done this level 2. I would recommend that you work your way through the level 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way right through, because I can assure you, even going back to do the level 1, and you can do any of these levels as many times as you like. It's not something you have to do once. It's not always the same stuff that I go over in each workshop. I should make that clear. It isn't always the same. It depends who I have in front of me. It's very uniquely tailored. It's very much a small group personal training. It's about giving you certain skills at that point, but the options and things that I do really are dependent on who's in front of me. So you could do it as many times as you wanted to. If you've never done any of these upskills, go back and do level 1. I know you're thinking, oh, but I'm not at level 1. Trust me, you will thank me you did, because there'll be things that you're doing, if you've not invested that time to get the golden nuggets to make sure that you were doing it correctly, you're massively missing out. And that will be stopping you from progressing further without getting injury. Have you noticed that maybe you're doing certain things that is maybe an advanced move and you can get it almost just right, but your back might tweak or your leg might tweak or something just doesn't feel right? Make sure that you go through the steps and that you're taught and you understand it absolutely fully. It will make all the difference, I promise you. Even when I'm going on different CPDs and things, I love going back to basics. I always get epiphanies. I always get like aha moments. And that's what I need you to be like as well. Always be that eternal student, always be learning, always want to know more about your body, always want to experience that in that movement. So invest that time. All right, so that's level 2. See you on the reformer super soon.